best Ultrabooks get thinner, lighter and more powerful every year. The Asus ZenBook 3 is a great example of the progress they've made. Who wouldn't want a faster laptop that can handle everything you throw at it? It's a compelling sales pitch made by the likes of the Apple MacBook Air and Dell XPS 13. Thin and light Ultrabooks like the Asus ZenBook 3 come with some inherent hurdles. Ports have a tendency to vanish into thin air, and battery life is shorter than on thicker laptops. This is all definitely true for the Asus ZenBook 3, but it's all outweighed by the beautiful build. We still find ourselves staring at the beautiful screen after checking our bags in a frenzy to make sure we didn't leave it on a desk somewhere. Price and availability in the US, the ZenBook 3 starts at $1,599, about £1,499, $1,598, with the specs we tested in this review. In Australia, the specifications are similar, save for memory. Instead of the same 16GB that ships elsewhere, the Australian model ships with 8GB, and you can find it for $1,995. Asus ZenBook 3 is about a year old at this point. You should be able to find refurbished models for heavy discounts all over the internet. You can find it for less than the new MacBook Air, for stronger hardware even before any discounted pricing. The ZenBook 3 costs less than the Apple MacBook while also being more powerful, though it's almost twice the starting price of the Dell XPS. Design. While we were working on this review, we took the Asus ZenBook 3 on a trip from Colorado to New York, replacing a MacBook Pro with Touch Bar for the brief trip. There were several times that we frantically opened our backpack, triple-checking to make sure we didn't leave it behind somewhere. At just 11.7mm thin, the ZenBook 3 is deceptively light. Looking at its size, and considering its metal housing, it's easy to expect it to have a reassuring weight to it. And then you pick it up, and realize that, at only 2 pounds, it's one of the lightest laptops out there. So, the ZenBook 3 is pretty similar to the MacBook in this respect. It's very thin, has a full metal chassis and a single USB-C port on the right side of the laptop. That port is used for charging the Asus ZenBook 3, connecting external accessories and everything else you may want to connect. Frustrating, to be sure. On the left side is a combo 3.5mm audio jack. On the top right corner of the touchpad is where you can find a fingerprint sensor for signing into the ZenBook 3 using Windows Hello. The placement is odd, and can get in the way when dragging your finger across the pad. It won't directly impact the touchpad's functionality, but it does break up the otherwise smooth surface and just feels out of place. Reliable fingerprint sensor using Windows Hello to sign into a Windows 10 laptop is convenient and downright cool. Scanning your eyes or a fingerprint are popular implementations, with the ZenBook 3 having the latter. Despite our complaints of the sensor's location on the ZenBook 3, we have to praise just how accurate, reliable, and fast this fingerprint scanner is. After teaching the laptop to recognize our fingerprint, it was rare that we would ever even see a prompt telling us that our finger wasn't recognized. Typically, after opening the lid and placing a finger on the sensor, it was mere seconds until the device was unlocked and ready for use.